student body here at Athens discover their passion and help them pursue that into some after high school activities. So thank you all for coming, and I guess I'll get started. Today I'm here to talk to you guys about how to find your passion. And from the time we've been children, we've all been asked at some point, what do we want to do when we grow up? And I'm sure some of us know the answer to that question, but for a lot of us, that's not the case. As we're growing older and advancing through high school, we really want to think about our futures. It's important to ask ourselves the questions, what is my passion and how can I find it? Well, luckily for us, the world is full of discovery, and we're the world's modern discoverers, and we can discover something great. If we look at the world around us, we will find something great. Christopher Columbus was an explorer who discovered the West Indies, although necessarily he maybe hadn't been to. And there was another explorer under Spain named Juan who allegedly set out to find the fountain of youth. He didn't find it, but he did find Florida, which, I don't know, I guess that's cool too, right? There's a chemist by the name of Dr. Harry Cooper who tried with his team multiple times to create clear plastic gun sights, and they failed a lot. But the result of their experiments was they discovered essentially superglue. You may be wondering about the relevancy of all of these people and events. They all share a common theme. They happened more or less on accident. When I was 9 years old, something happened to me that was an accident that would change my life practically forever. My brother and I, we started rock climbing, like I said, completely and totally on accident, pretty much. We just kind of wandered into a local gym and started doing it. So that was cool, but since then we've been around the United States and even outside the United States, rock climbing competitively. The whole point of that was to say that sometimes things happen on accident. Oh. Yeah. Sometimes things happen on accident. I didn't wake up that day and say, I'm going to go and start rock climbing and enjoy it for the rest of my life. But I did wake up that day, and I did go and find something great. So if you want to find your passion, you should do what I did. You should wake up every day and go out and find something. Do what interests you. Take a class, read a book, learn something interesting, as long as it's interesting to you. And in that way, you can find something that you love. And if you don't get out there and look, you're not going to find anything. And just remember, just because you don't find what you expect, doesn't mean you won't find something great. Just like Dr. Harry Cooper and Juan Ponce. Thank you for listening to my short speech, and hopefully it gave you some idea of what you could do to find something that you